The unexamined life is not worth living, Socrates. Life must be understood backward, but it must be lived forward. Søren Kierkegaard. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Saunders. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Confucius. Life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. Angelou. The purpose of life is not to be happy, it is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, to have it make some difference, that you have lived and lived well. Waldo Emerson. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. Helen Keller. Life is what happens to us while we are making other plans. Saunders. Life is the sum of all your choices. Albert Camus. Life is a shipwreck, but we must not forget to sing in the lifeboats. Voltaire. In 3 words I can sum up everything I have learned about life. It goes on. Robert Frost. Life is too important to be taken seriously. Oscar Wilde. Life is the art of drawing without an eraser. John W. Gardner. Life is short, and it's up to you to make it sweet. Sarah Louise Delaney. Life is a journey that must be traveled no matter how bad the roads and accommodations. Oliver Goldsmith. Life is the flower for which love is the honey. Victor Hugo. Life is the continuous adjustment of internal relations to external relations. Herbert Spencer. Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them, that only creates sorrow. Let reality be reality. Let things flow naturally, forward in whatever way they like. Lao Tzu. Life is not about finding yourself, it's about creating yourself. George Bernard Shaw. Life is lived on the edge. Will Smith. Life is either a great adventure or nothing. Helen Keller. Life is the sum of all your choices. Albert Camus. Life is a series of collisions with the future. It is not the sum of what we have been, but what we yearn to be. Jose Ortega y Gasset. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Confucius. Life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. Angelou. Life is a process of becoming a combination of states. We have to go through an anon. Life is the art of drawing without an eraser. John W. Gardner. Life is a mirror. Han Will. Reflect back to the thinker what he thinks into it. Ernest Holmes. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. John Lennon.